Hello, my name is Rajan Arora and welcome to my course Essentials of SQL Server Performance for Every Developer. You are watching the video of Module 4 Finding Performance Bottleneck in SQL Server, Part 6 Finding Indexes that are not being used. If you are new to this course, please start it from the course introduction video for better understanding. Thank you. In the last module, we talked about how SQL Server has to maintain any index you create on your tables by updating an index every time a DML statement is executed against the table. So, while an index will greatly speed up a query, there is a slight performance penalty in terms of executing a DML statements against the table. Therefore, we want to make sure our application is using all of the indexes we have created in our database. Because otherwise we are paying the cost of maintaining an index which is not being used or not giving any benefit. And we can do this with a query that looks like what you are seeing on your screen, which uses the DB index usage stats DMV in conjunction with the sys indexes system views. I will run this query and then we can discuss how it works. So, we see in the first few columns we have information like the table name, the index name and the index type. Remember that an index type of cluster really means a table data, as this is how SQL Server normally stores the data for a table in a cluster index structure. What is really of interest to us, though, are these statistics that are located out at the right of the result set. And I am going to expand this column just a little bit so we can read this a little bit better. And there we go. So, user seeks, scan and lookups each represent the number of times respectively that the index has been used of those types of operations since SQL Server was last restarted. So, for a standard non-cluster index that we would evaluate, we would be most interested in the value of user seeks, as this is the number of times that SQL Server is using the index as intended by searching the tree structure of the index for matching keys. We also see that we have a column named user updates, and this value reflects the number of times that SQL Server has had to update the index because of a DML statement being run against the table. Now, when you run these statements on your database, you aren't going to see all zeros in these columns like I am, but you will see actual values. What you are looking for here is indexes that have a high number of updates and very low usages, generally meaning a low number of user seeks operation. This means that we are having to update the index more often than it's being used. So, if we find one of these situations, we want to investigate why this is happening. Maybe the index has a wrong column order or it isn't selective enough. Or maybe something has changed in our application such that we are not querying a table in the same way that we are used to. Whatever the case, you want to understand the situation and see if you can possibly modify that index so it can be used. Or if you determine that the index really doesn't have a purpose, then you want to drop the index so it isn't slowing down your DML statements. I do want to give you one word of caution, though sometimes you have an index that isn't used by your website or other interactive applications, but it is critical to a night batch process. In this case, you will have only a handful of usages of the index because of course a nightly batch process usually runs just once per night. But you don't want to drop these indexes because otherwise there will be serious performance consequences for those batch processes. So just make sure that when you are getting ready to drop an index, you have really thought through all of the processes that may be using the underlying table. And make sure you have not missed an important use case like a nightly or weekly batch process. Let's go ahead and wrap up our discussion of DMVs and this module in the next video. If you like this video, please do share, like and subscribe to my channel for more such videos. Thank you and see you in the next video.